I figured we can keep going a little bit more. I feel like we're coming to some kind of end to this. So I thought, why don't we just push through it? I turned down the music a little bit. I noticed it was a little loud. So see if that helps a bit. So, as noon approached, the crowds died down and the north entrance went back to its normal peace and quiet. People sure are strange creatures. If they see a crowd, they join right in. That's true. The people do that. Thanks to that large crowd of people going to bombardment event, even people who weren't stopped by it to donate. As a result, the now deserted north entrance had netted us enough donations to weigh down our collection boxes. All thanks to Minobi's scrupulous preparations. Though I was a bit surprised at just how much money she'd brought along for the exchanges. Yeah, her family must have some money. Or something, I don't know. Or maybe just savings, I don't know. She seems very smart with money. I always walk around with all my money. Never know when adventure's gonna start after all. Adventures are different from those trips you plan and mark on your calendars, right? You never know when you're gonna get whisked away to some faraway nation. Or isekai'd. Truck-kun could just come out of nowhere. Ah, darn, I didn't mean to do that. No! No. No. Okay. Godly. My mouse button hit my drink and made it go do that. Okay. Anyway, Truck-kun can come and like, isekai. You never know. You're prepared for everything, aren't you? But you brought tens of thousands of yen for today's money exchange, right? You must be rich. That's what I was thinking. Me? Rich? Minibu cackled with surprise as to say, don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous! It's the other way around. I'm super poor, so I've made it a habit to always save money. Because you never know when adventure will start? Bingo! And it's not just money. I've also got a knife and lantern in my bag too. Minabe opened her bag, revealing various tools that you take camping and such. So this is your adventures bag, huh? Yep, I don't look the part, but I'm actually an adventurer princess, for I am Alice of Wonderland. Not Alice in Wonderland? Righto. My name's Kanai, right? So Ellis comes from the in there. Kanai. Yeah, sure. Okay. I might be saying that wrong. You call me Suzuman, so I figured you'd be Minobin, or Canny, or something like that. Kane? The naming conversations for princesses are a bit different than commoners. I'll call you Ellis from now on. Oh, no, don't. It's my name in the other world. Duh. You'd get dragged into it if you started calling me that. What do you mean by that world? Have you heard about the butterfly dream?
自分が蝶の夢を見たのか、それとも蝶が自分という夢を見ているのかって話ですよね。
You mean the question of whether you're a human being of being a butterfly? Or a butterfly dreaming of a human?
そしてそれはどちらも正しいし、確かめる術もない。
And how there's no way of telling which is right?
ならば、どちらが夢で現実かなど、わざわざ考えることは馬鹿らしいというような話だったと思います。
To me, that means it's foolish to question whether something is real or a dream.
そうそう。どちらが夢か、どちらが現実かなんて誰にもわかんないんだって。
Exactly. No one knows which is which.
なら人は誰しも二つの現実で生きてるってことになるわけ。
Which means people live in two realities.
そうですね。夢と現実の区別がないなら、それはどちらも現実ということになります。
Right, if there's no difference between dreams and reality, then they could both be real.
そういうこと。つまりここの現実では、オイラは見延かなえ、3年生、シャチホコ部の部長。
Uh-huh. So in this reality, I'm Kanai Minobi. Minobi, yeah. A high school senior and president of the LCSC.
向こうの現実でのオイラはエリス。ミノベ県王国のお姫様なの。
Meanwhile, in that reality, I'm Ellis, princess of the Arcanai Minobi Kingdom.
ミノベ県って？
Or nay. Arcanai Minobi Kingdom? It took me a second to get it. Arcanai, as in Akane. Wait, I cannot speak, hold on. Arcane. Arcanai, as in arcane, but with her name instead. She must have come up with the names of the fictional Arcanai. Minobi Kingdom based on that. Minobi really was funny. She was admirable and humorous all in one. She regaled me with stories of her adventures in the kingdom of her dreams. From my point of view, she was telling me about things she'd imagined, but she saw it as a bona fide other world. Or she's a little crazy. That's okay. She just has a lot of imagination. So to her, there were adventures she'd really gone on. Though these stories were based off Alice in Wonderland, they were very creative, unique, and absurd. I could listen to them forever.
まあ、オイラはお姫様だから、王国を外敵から守らなきゃならない時もあるわけさ。
Well, I am a princess, so I have a duty to protect my kingdom from invaders.
それで最近は、セチュの王様とかいうのがしつこくてね。
The latest one is a rather persistent bastard called the Sith King.
セチという国の王様ですか？
So he's the king of a country called Sith?
あー、ちょっと違う。セチュっていうチェスのイカれたみたいのがあるんだよ。
No, not exactly. Sith is like the super messed up version of chess.
そのセチというゲームに強い王様ってことですね。
So this king is really good at Sith?
そう。
I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong.
セチュでオイラに勝負を挑んでくるわけ。
Bingo. So anyway, he's always challenging me to set matches.
オイラはそんなゲームには
Honestly,
興味ないんだけどね。
I don't have an interest in that stupid game.
付き合わないと暴れるめんどくさいやつでさ。
But he freaks out and throws a tantrum if I don't play with him.
その上負けたら家族に加われとか冗談じゃないっつーの。
What's more, he says all this gross stuff about how he'll add me to his family if I lose.
まあ遊んでやれば機嫌を良くしていろいろとくれたりもするんだけどね。
Well, playing does put him in a better mood, and he does give me stuff.
でも先輩の望まないゲームですよね。じゃあやっぱり悪いやつです。
But you don't want to play, right? That makes him pretty terrible in my eyes.
僕がその場にいたら帰ってくださいってきっぱりと言うのに。
If I were there, I'd tell him to go back where he came from, or so help me, so help me.
スズムンは優しいな。
You're such a nice guy, Susan Moon.
そうですか？嫌なことや悪いことには毅然と対応すべきだと言われてきたので、
You think so? I was just taught to stand up for what's right. That's all.
誰に？
And who taught you that?
お父さんです。しつけには厳しい人なんで。
My dad. He's strict when it comes to discipline.
そっか。
I see.
厳しいけど、きっといいお父さんなんだね。
He's strict, but I bet he's a real awesome dad, huh?
スズムンがこんなにいい子なんだから、間違いないよ。
It must be thanks to him that you turned out so good.
僕はそのいい子を目指して修行中のまだ普通の子です。
Nah, I'm still just a normal guy, working towards being that good someday.
なるほどね。
I get it now.
このことグレートって呼ぶのちょっとわかるわ。
I get it now. And Daddy's right to call you great all the time.
私の不思議の国の話をこんなに真面目に聞いてくれて、
You took my stories about Wonderland seriously.
その上こんなに真剣に相槌を打ってくれたの君が初めてだよ。
Everyone else is all uh-huh or whatever about them, but you were really listening. Unobi smiled. Though she was always smiling, it was the first time I'd seen her smile like that.
仮に夢の話だとしても、先輩の不思議の国の話はとても面白いです。
Even if they're all dreams, your stories about Wonderland are very interesting.
夢日記って言うんでしたっけ？そんな感じで日々記してまとめたら面白い気がします。
You know about those dream diary things? I bet it'd be fun if you wrote about them every day.
ああ、夢日記は縁起が悪いからとかなんとかで母にはダメって言われてたんだけどね。
Oh, I can't have a dream diary. My mom says they're bad luck.
オイラにとっては夢じゃない。もう一つの現実なんだから。
Besides, they're not dreams to me. They're another world.
だから
Plus, take a look at this. Minabe took a well-used notebook out of her bag. The cover read, Ellis's Adventures in Wonderland.
どんなことが書いてあるんですか？見たいな。
What kind of stories do you have in there? I'd love to read them.
絶対に嫌だよ。恥ずかしい。
Oh, no, absolutely not. It's too embarrassing. Minabe put the notebook back in her bag. But a bashful smile played on her lips.
そのセチュの王様とかいうやつ。
You're fighting against the Seth King, right? Now, right?
見事に撃退できた話を聞くの楽しみにしてますね。
I look forward to hearing the tale of his defeat.
そうだね。オイラもそれを期待してるよ。
Yeah, so am I.
まあ、オイラは駒出し係で、勝負はウサギさん次第なんだけどね。
Though I'm just a peacemaker. The actual match is in Mr. Rabbit's hands.
その駒出し係というのは何なんですか？
What does the peacemaker do?
先輩の話の中でセチュに関わる役みたいな感じで
It keeps coming up in your It keeps coming up as your stories as some kind of role in Seth, right?
まあ、いろいろあるわけよ。口じゃうまく説明できない。
Well, it's complicated. I don't know how to put it in words. Not like I could tell him. Ripping out your own body parts to create new pieces wasn't exactly something you want to talk about.
エリス、大丈夫？
Ellis, are you okay? Oh, we're back.
よかった。腕も指も生えてきたよ。歯も目玉も生えてきた。
Oh, thank goodness. Your arms and fingers have grown back. So have your teeth and eye.
まあ、オイラは無敵の不死身だからね。
Well, I am the immortal princess, Ellis of the Undefeated. It seemed I lost some consciousness from having my body ripped apart. Guess I should have been surprised. Anyone's faint after having something that messed up happen to them.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you're awake. Bueno morning, Princess Ellis. Did you have a good dream? Wee-hee.
こっちが夢だったらどんなにか良かったかね。
Man, boy, it'd be nice if this were the dream. But this is also reality. That hellish pain, getting my fingers and arm torn off, all of it. It was then I noticed that the rowdy audience of card soldiers had completely vanished. The only ones there were me, Mr. Rabbit, and the pimple-faced bastard himself, the Set King. What happened to the Set King's match? The audience was gone, so did that mean it was over?
で、うさぎさん、勝負がどうなったわけ？
Well, how'd the game go, Mr. Rabbit?
頑張ったよ。僕はすごく頑張ったんだ。
I tried hard. I really hard.
僕ちん大苦戦したんでちゅ大ピンチの連続だったんでちゅよ
It was really close game. It was one hurdle after the next for me.
ああ、もういいわ。なんかおいら、オチがわかったわ。
Yeah, okay, that's enough. I think I get the picture. Several large pieces of various shapes were strewn across the set board. But they were all black. Not even one of our red pieces was to be found.
すっごく頑張ったけど、全滅したわけね。
You tried really hard, but you still completely lost, huh?
ごめんよ。エリスが倒れてる間に絶対決着をつけようと思ったの。
I'm sorry. I was sure I could win while you were unconscious.
おいらの指だの腕だの歯だの目玉だのを引っこ抜いて潰して、それで負け？
I tore out all those body parts for this.
ごめんよ。本当に頑張ったんだよ。信じてよ、エリス。
I'm sorry. I really did do my best. You have to believe me, Ellis. Ah!
というわけでエリス姫僕ちんとの約束は守ってもらいますよ
Which means you have to keep your promise, Princess Alice.
約束ってなんだっけ？
Which one was that again?
寝る前に必ず歯を磨くだっけ？
Brush all my teeth before I go to bed? Or sleep? Oh god.
この国がこいつのものになっちゃうんだよ。
Our kingdom is now his.
そしてお前さんは僕ちんの家族に加わるのでちゅ
You promised to join my family.
僕ちんはセチュでの約束はいつも守ってきましたでちゅよ
I've always kept promise, Maiden said, right, didn't I?
ね。オイラが勝った時にもちゃんと約束は守ったね。
True. I guess you always did keep your promises whenever I won.
そうでちゅこれまでいっぱい負けてお小遣いをあげてきましたでちゅよ
That's right. I've lost so much. I've given you so much money every single time.
だから今度はエリス姫が約束を守る番なのでちゅよ
Now it's just time to keep your promise.
僕ちんの新しい家族に加わってみんなで幸せになるでちゅ
Now you can join my new family and be happy with everyone.
新しい家
Luscious.
族をみんなも歓迎してくれるでちゅよ
They'll all welcome you with open arms. Cool boy. I wouldn't tell my mom was enough family for me, but
仕方ないな。
fine.
はあ
You just get in a really bad mood and throw a fit if I said no anyway. Fine, but this is just for pretend, alright? Nothing more.
家族愛は何にも勝る愛情なのでちゅ
Familial. Love conquers all.
エリス姫にもそれが分かってもらえて僕ちんは本当に嬉しいでちゅ
I'd be so happy if you came to understand that too, Princess Alice.
へいへい。
Yeah.
おっと家族でないやつがいるでちゅねお前さんはもうあっちへ行けでちゅよ
Oh, but we've got an outsider here. Hey you, get lost.
耳はつかまないでよ。
No, don't pull my ears! The Sea King pulled on Mr. Rabbit's ears and threw him off into the distance. Well, there he went, like a home run in baseball. Good, now our family is free of outsiders. But there's still just one new initiation we've got to take care of before you can join my new family. Yeah. Playing house sucks. No, then swear that you will join my new family. Say it. I hate saying anything someone forced me to say. Especially since I didn't want to say I'd be part of the pimply-faced bastard's family, even as a joke. And if I lost, so I had to keep... Bleh. But I lost, so I have to keep my end of the bargain. Eh? I what? No, I couldn't sound embarrassed saying it. The scum was the kind of guy who'd get off on that. I had to say it plain and simple. I will. Join the Seth's King's new family. There, I said it. Happy now? Oh. But before I could say that, the world went dark, as if someone had flipped a light switch. The sky's colors were wondrous, typical of a night in Wonderland. It wasn't black as crow feathers like it was in the other world. A dazzling silver moon shone in the heavens. Countless fairies danced, rainbows across the sky. It would have been a magical sight if I were the only one here, that is. Anything looks like crap when you're around. Huh? When I turned around, I almost jumped when I saw his eyes and nose right in front of me. His usual frivolous expression was nowhere to be found. Instead, he gave me a sharp glare that sent shivers down my spine, one I'd never seen from him before. I've always found this Sith King annoying, but never once had he actually scared me. Overcome with this fear, I fell on my backside. The Sith King smirked as he found it amusing. And just like that, he was back to his usual dumb grin on his ugly, pimply face. I'm so glad of this. And now you'll never... Now you'll never be lonely again. You just become part of a big, happy family. Nothing in this world is more sacred than wonderful than familial love. Is this him? I don't know. Romantic love is held up as the most sacred love of all, but when you really think about it, it's bashed over insatiable scales known as lust, repulsiveness. What'd you say? Romance and life are nothing but fancy garments to drape over lust. And at the end of the rampage lies divorce and destructions of familial love. Repulsive. Utterly repulsive. I don't know if that if that was her reading it. I don't know. It's my belief that familial love is true love that transcends the differences between men and women.
人は肉欲という煩悩から解放されるためにその根源となる性差を克服せねばならないのでちゅ。
In order to liberate mankind from the evil passion known as
Lust. The differences between men and women that form this root must be subjugated.
だから僕ちんは伝えたい。家族の愛の素晴らしさを。
That is why I wish to preach the beauty of familial love.
Ugh, gross. Does he fancy himself a philosopher or something? Whatever. Guess I'll just play along. Whatever puts him in a good mood. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared to click. Oh god. Alright. The Sesh King reached for his pumpkin trousers straight out of a picture book and slipped them off. Oh god. Oh no. I was taken aback, expecting to see the embarrassing sight of 2 ugly legs in underwear. But what I saw there defied all expectations.
突然で驚かせちゃいましたでちゅね。
Oh, it looked like it surprised you, huh?
Huh? What? He did indeed have legs, but not 2 of them. How many? I couldn't begin to count. There were way too many. Because the Sesh King's lower half was like a caterpillar, the size of a human. I couldn't take my eyes off that horrible sight. Those countless legs constantly squirming, the pattern of venomous dark red blotches.
僕ちんのまだら模様。いかがでちゅか。綺麗でちゅ。
What do you think of my splash? Aren't they a beauty?
これからは驚くことはないんでちゅよ。だって家族なんでちゅからね。
Don't look so surprised. We're family now, aren't we?
今度僕ちんのお城で紹介する他の家族たちもみんな綺麗な模様なんでちゅよ。
The rest of my family will meet at my castle. Also have beautiful splash.
I don't know what that's supposed to be. He reached his neck as if he were taking off a sweat-drenched shirt. And then with a wet slithering noise, he slid his upper body off. Ew.
今日は暑かったから汗でびちょびちょでちゅよ。
Oh, today was so hot. I was sweating up a storm.
The body I thought was the Sesh King himself was sloppily thrown aside. He was a giant caterpillar, covered in odious red and black spots. The only thing that remained the same was that disgusting pimple face of his. I felt like I was going mad from the shock. That was why that aspectum was actually a minor relief to me. Ew. Ew. His countless legs wriggled loudly as he slithered over to me. Still frozen where I sat, I could only watch as he covered my body with his.
何するの？
What are you doing?
僕ちんの芋虫ランドの家族に加わるのでちゅかな。
You'll be part of my caterpillar family now.
エニスにも家族みんなとお揃いの素敵な芋虫模様になってほしいのでちゅよ。
So I want to give you the beautiful caterpillar splash, just like the rest of the family.
With a squishy noise, something came out. The giant caterpillar hanging over me had released something from his abdomen. Okay. It was soft and squishy. That long object was a sickening dark red on the inside and had a tube with a sharp tip at the end like a lance. Can I show this? Strings of white mucus blotched with red dangled from the tip like a nosebleed. Oh no. The giant caterpillar let out a strange grunt. And when he did, something filthy like nasal discharge dripped out from the tip. It was colorful and repulsive reddish-green concoction, not unlike blood, within sickly green snot.
大丈夫でちゅよ。 怖くないですよ。
Don't worry, nothing to be afraid of.
アリスを芋虫ランドの家族に迎えるための大切なイニシエーションなのですよ。
This is a vital initiation for you to join the Caterpillar family.
The tube brushed my calf, knee, and thigh, leaving trace of its bloody mucus on me as it did. And then the tube's sharp tip pushed tightly against my thigh.
やめない。
Ow! It hurts! Stop it!
大丈夫ですよ。ですよ。痛くないですよ。
Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
エリスにも芋虫ランドの新しい家族にふさわしい素敵なまだら模様を描いてあげまちよ。
It's magnificent sport on you, perfect for my new Caterpillar family.
そうしたらもうエリスは身も心も僕ちんたちの家族なのですよ。
And when I do, your mind and body will belong to our family.
A stabbing sound assaulted my ears.
痛くないですよ。痛くないですよ。
It will hurt a bit.
The thick tube plunged deeper into my left thigh. The pain wasn't anything like being injected with a syringe. No, it was like having both a rusty dagger and a metal pole shoved into me. So it's going into her thigh. Her thigh. It's like a shot. Okay. I'm not making those noises. It's there. You can hear it. The Sesh King was no longer speaking a human language. He let out monstrous roars befitting his appearance as he kept thrusting the tube in and out. His mind was full of pain. My mind was full of pain, terrifying chills and nausea. I couldn't even breathe. Before long, the Sesh King let out a chilling roar. And I felt a disgusting surge of heat rush into me. Her thigh. Her thigh. I took a look towards the tube's tip and discovered part of my inner thigh swelling up like a fist-sized lump. Before long, eerie and repulsive spots of brilliant colors resurfaced from within the lump. The Sesh King's eyes rolled back as he cackled, giving his body over to I didn't want to imagine. No. No. Oh, it's back. He slowly pulled the tube out. A reddish-brown goop dripped out of the hole in the lump of my inner thigh. The lump shivered, and an eerie, vivid spot pattern akin to an odious caterpillar's rose to the surface. But I hadn't reached hell's deepest depths just yet. Really? How can it get any worse? There's no way the initiation into this monstrous caterpillar's family would end so meagerly. There. I read... No more. No! I'm not getting into that. I'm just gonna read what it says. He rolled up my clothes and brushed around my navel with the wet tube. Oh, God.
無理。そんなとこ刺されたら死んじゃうから。
Eek, no, don't. If you stab me there, I'll die. No, 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 no. I think she got stabbed. He recently stabbed the tube between my skin and the underlining fat this time. With ominous grunts, he violently thrust in and out. And then came in that chilling roar again. How am I gonna put this on YouTube? How am I gonna put this? I have to watch other people and see what they did. I don't know. Another fist-sized lump swelled up on the right side of my navel. And yet another garishly colored spot pattern rose from the lump. At this rate, my whole body truly would be covered in those disgusting caterpillar spots. Please stop it already. No, no! There's no way he would. The tube moved toward the center of my chest and then underside of my left breast. No more, no more. Please, please stop.
綺麗な模様にしてあげまちゅからね。あげまちゅからね。
I'm sorry. It's that noise he makes that... Anyway.
Relax, I'm just covering you my beautiful splush. Bleh.
I don't want them. I don't want them. I won't be a part of your caterpillar family, so just stop. I was trapped in a torturous cycle. First would come the grunting, then the stabbing, then the roaring, and then... It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. The Sesh King let out the same chilling roar over and over again. Over time, I lost the will to scream. My left breast became a fat lump and swelled up. Pleased by his actions, the monster took interest in my right breast next. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't he? Grunting, stabbing, roaring. Grunting, stabbing, roaring. So he's basically just, like, stabbing all over her body. Pain, repulsion. The only way I could find some sort of escape from those was letting my heart freeze over. The Prince of Moon Soot wouldn't be coming to save me. Every time I regained consciousness, I found myself being rolled. Face up or face down. I couldn't see those disgusting swollen lumps all over my body. Oh, I could see. Sorry. Lumps? No, that wasn't right. My whole body was swelling up. By now, I was already a caterpillar monster. Let's go back to our slice of life. Just doing a fundraiser. That sounds so nice right now. God dang. Oh, we're back.
おー、スズムン、ナッチ、キコチ、いらっしゃい。
Susumu, Natty, Kiki, hey there.
こんにちは先輩。メールありがとうございます。
Hello, Minobi. Thank you for the text.
あ、もうやってるんですか？手伝います。
Oh, you're already working? Let me help.
俺、夕方に近所のガキどもとデュエルの約束があるんだけどな。
I promised to duel some of the local kids this afternoon, though.
手伝えるところまででいいからさ。
Just help out until you have to leave. The LCSC's clubroom was a spare room near the infirmary. Though the school was mammoth in size, even it couldn't escape the consequences of a declining national birth rate. What is going on? Meaning with each year there was more and more spare classrooms. Thus, the LCSC was using one of them as a makeshift clubroom. Miss Hinagata wasn't around. She was the school doctor, so she couldn't always be in the club room. It was common for her to have to leave to help students who got hurt in the sports clubs. The room was packed to the gills with piles of cardboard boxes of varying sizes. Inside were old sweaters, unopened gifts, well-used microwaves, TVs, and so on. The boxes were filled to the brim with such objects.
不用品って結構あるもんなんですね。
There sure are a lot of unused things here.
新品も結構あるよ。もったいないもったいないだね。
There's tons of new stuff too. Such a big waste, huh?
こいつを整頓して目録を作るのか。こりゃ骨だな。
So we gotta sort these out and catalog them, huh? That's gotta be a pain.
まあぼちぼちやろうよ。
Well, let's take it one step at a time.
じゃないっしょ。
Not like we're gonna finish this up in just 2 to 3 days. All those items have been gathered to sell off at a rummage sale. After all, this was an era where it costs money to just get rid of large objects. So if the school sent out a notice to the parents asking for donations of unwanted items to rummage sale, they'd come up in droves. And the parents indeed came in cars stuffed with unwanted items, piling them up one after the next.
これを分類して目録を作ってどうするかを決めるわけね。
Characterize them, make inventory, and decide what to do with them.
雛形先生。
Oh, Miss Hinagata.
ごめんなさいね。私ちょっと今手が離せないの。
Sorry, I'm a little busy right now.
やれるとこまででいいからお願いしちゃっていい？
Can I ask you to handle that? Just do as much as you can and don't worry about the rest.
あいよとまゆん。がっ
ガチ
承知の助さ。
Gotcha, Mayuhin. Heard you loud and clear.
たく、俺にはゴミの山にしか見えねえぜ。
Man, all I see is a pile of trash.
ゴミの山も分類すれば宝の山って言うよ。
But it could be a pile of treasure. Oh, but it could be a pile of treasure when we're done with it.
頑張って分類してトレジャーしちゃおう。
Let's sort them out the best we can. Find us some double doubloons.
阪神と東北と熊本の3つの大震災で多くの教訓が得られたからね。
We've learned a lot about the Kobe, Tohoku, and Kumamoto earthquakes, right?
被災地に援助物資という名のガラクタ詰め合わせを送りつけるのは単なる嫌がらせでしかないから。
Sending trash under the name of relief to disaster-stricken areas is just wrong, plain and simple.
そうですね。ボランティアは自己満足でなく、相手のニーズに繊細に対応する必要がありますね。
You're right. You can't be volunteering just to feel good about yourself. You have to be sensitive to others' needs.
もうスズムン、その回答100点満点。
Nice one, Suzumu. You get a gold star for that answer.
さすがはグレートな男。
Wow, what a great man!
確かにな。どんな強力なレアカードも整理しなきゃデッキには入れられねえ。
But yeah, you've got a point. No matter what kind of rare cards you get, you need to rearrange your deck before you put them in. What the fuck is going on?
じゃあ手分けしてキリキリ頑張りましょう。
Then let's split up and get this thing done.
いいのいいの、のんびりダラダラで。
Relax, we could take our time.
こんだけ量があるんだから、おしゃべりでもしながら気楽に行こう。
We've got lots to go through, so let's chat or something and take this easy. In actuality, we plan on spending all of next Sunday taking care of this. But as per Club President Minobi's orders, we decide to do the work a little at a time after school each day.
これは何だろう。
What's this?
タオル、手ぬぐいかな。
Maybe a hand towel?
ほら、こんな風にかぶってひょっとこの面でもつけりゃ。
See, if you wrap it up like this and put it against a flat surface.
それきっとおむつだよ。使い捨てじゃないリターナブルの。
Those are diapers, the non-disposable type.
おむつ？
Diapers! Ew!
でも被災地じゃ水は貴重だから使い捨ての方が便利だろうね。
But water's precious in disaster zones, so disposable ones are probably better for them.
ほんじゃ、それはバザー行きで。
Okay, let's go to the rummage sale then.
はい。じゃあこっちの箱へ。
Okay. Alright, I'll check these boxes here. The inventory was divided into 3 categories: disaster relief, rummage sale, and garbage. Unusual items of no apparent use would also show up from time to time, so the work was pretty interesting. And there were still loads of things to sort through. It seemed our time after school would be centered around this for the time being. Thank God. Just then, the door opened. But it wasn't Miss Hinagata.
あれクロッチじゃん。メール見てくれたんだ。
Oh my gosh, it's Kuroki! You must have gotten my text. Kuroki, as in Kurokami. I got it. However, she was staring into space as always. Huh? Go.
来てくれただけでも嬉しいよ。今日も調子悪そうだね。
I'm just happy you showed up. You don't look so hot, but that's not unusual.
たまに来てくれるの。調子がいい時は手伝ったりもしてくれるんだけど。
She comes in by once in a while. She helps out when she's feeling okay, but well...
黒髪ってなんでシャチホコ部にいるんだ？
Why is Kurokami in the LCSC?
さあ、ほら、雛形先生って結構気まぐれだから。
Beats me. You know how fickle Miss Hinagata is. Go. She looked right into my eyes. Though she'd been staggering just seconds ago, that all came to a stop. Meanwhile, I found myself staring right into her eyes, too.
ああ、クロッチは初対面だよね。紹介するよ。我が部のニューホープの2人。
Oh, you haven't met them yet, have you? Allow me to introduce the new hopes of our club.
ああ、同じクラスだっけか。
Oh, right. That's right. You guys are in the same class, aren't you? Suzuhara.
あれ、今日は調子いいみたいじゃん。
Huh? What do you know? Sounds like you're feeling okay today after all. Why is he here?
たまやの気まぐれじゃない？先週唐突に連れてきてさ。
Cause Mayuhin felt like it. She just dragged him in without any warning last week. Hinagata dead? It was very rare to hear her say something. According to Minobi, that meant she was feeling good. Did that mean there was a chance she would respond to me?
Yeah.
Hi. Her face retched with agony the moment I called out to her. So she really wasn't feeling well after all.
大丈夫？
Is something wrong? Stay back. But after I took a single step forward, Kurokami covered her face with a doll in her left hand while motioning for me to stop with her right. Sweat rose to the surface of her agonized face.
具合悪いの？
Are you okay?
雛形先生を呼んでくるよ。
I'll go call for Miss Hinagata. I told you to stay back.
どうして？
Why? Your corruption is painful. And with that, Kurokami turned around, still fighting back the agony. I couldn't think of anything to say to her.
トエ、てめえ、いつまでほっつき歩いてんだよ。
Toei, quit wandering around already.
今日は先輩とカラオケ行くんだよ。たまには少しマシな顔でお酌くらいしてみせろよな。
We're going to karaoke with some of the older guys. You could try looking alive for once when you're pouring them their drinks.
Yes, Sir Sho.
お前ら行くぞ。
Let's go, guys.
Hironuma wrapped his arm around Kurokami and dragged her closer, then left with his followers.
黒髪さん。
Kurokami.
すずもクロッチに嫌われてる？
Does Kuroki have something against you?
クロッチがあんなこと言うとこなんて初めて見た。
I've never heard her say anything like that before.
気にすることないよ。黒髪さんが意味のないことを言うなんていつものことだよ。
Don't let it bother you. Kurakami tends to say some pretty odd stuff from time to time.
たまたま体調と機嫌が悪かっただけに違いないよ。
I'm sure she's just not feeling well. That's all.
そうだね。
You're probably right.
セスハラのグレイトさがわからねえとはな。いけすかない女だぜ。
Shh. She doesn't understand the greatness that is Suzahara. Man, she gives me the creeps.
おかしな男が言い名付けだしさ。気苦労も絶えないんだよ。きっと。
And she's got a crazy fiance, too. She must have a lot on her plate. Yeah, I'm sure she does. And that's where we're stopping. For real this time. See you next time. Bye-bye. We're saving.